So we're essentially fish, right? Actually, no, let's take it a step further. So we're essentially slimes, right? I love evolution. I really do. Like, I love looking at this complicated, constantly changing flow of biology that takes place on our planet. It's this beautiful thing that connects us all. We're all in one big family tree. I love to see it. And video games have always been a fantastic place to showcase all things animal life, ecology, natural life, all things beast claws, fangs, and more. I mean, shocker, a living, breathing, reactive system that connects all life into neat little types and groups, all with different looks and abilities, where some can shoot blood, others glow in the dark, or, I don't know, make fast food chains or something. It's a recipe for success. If you've been around on the channel, you'll know I've been making my own Fakemon based on my own home region of the South, the US South. But you know what? Fuck that noise. I'm done with Pokemon. I'm moving on to something new, something all my own. If I couldn't get a drum roll, please, introducing GOOGAIs. GOOGAIs. They're guys. They're made out of goo. They're GOOGAIs. My ideas are fuzzy and loose, so let's just get on with it. But why are they GOOGAIs? First part, goo, is because, well, that's what we're made out of around here. I've got goo, you've got goo, your dog, your cat, your frog, your hog. We've all got goo. We've all got juice in us. Some of it's sweet, some of it's savory. We've all got juice. It's what connects us all on this beautiful little planet. The second half, Gai. It's a truncation of Gaia, meaning world. It's because we're all these... Do I trigger warning? Oh well, life is gross. We're all these disgusting little planets of juice and bugs and germs and cells and life that all coexist together to keep us all alive as one little goo creature. That's the idea. GOOGAIs. That's what we are. But I really want to focus on design. And when I think about design, I think about two of my favorite series. Which is Pokemon and like Monster Hunter. Of course, here I am talking about Pokemon like I didn't just pretend like I'm not done with it. But I can't help it. If they make the best designs in the business, they're good at what they do. They do it so good every time. It's why the Pokemon fandom is so heavily dominated by artists, creatives, people who like art and design. The designs are fun, friendly, and consistently out of the park. Everybody can pick a team that feels endlessly personal and unique. Yes, this Pokemon here, it was made just for me. When it comes to biology, physics, sense, reason, all of that gets thrown out of the window for character design and artistic simplicity. It's what makes Pokemon so easy to draw. These things do not have bones. I picked these four in particular to kind of illustrate my point. I dare you to draw a skeleton for these. And these are like relatively normal body types. They're like, you can see they're like four-limbed creatures, distinct head. You can imagine where maybe a neck is. And some of these are like just straight up, they look kind of like a normal animal. I dare you to draw a skeleton. These things don't have bones. They are meant to be marketable, plushy shaped. That is what Pokemon do. And it's what they do best. They make great mascots. Ooh, another set of impeccably designed creatures are the Monster Hunter monsters. And by impeccably designed, I mean the most high-octane, badass, flames on the side, dragon with a cape-ass designs I've ever seen. They have the subtlety of an energy drink can. They operate on the rule of cool, masters of, ooh, what if this but lava, or lightning, or ooh, this is my character, and it's a dragon, and a panther, and it does backflips, and it has a spike tail, and it's so cool. It is a 10-year-old's dream. Very creative designs that take the environment into account. From biomes to resource availabilities, the monsters are heavily grounded in their worlds and regions. They've got the appropriate fur, horns, and hooves for their environments. They have nests, feeding grounds, spots to sleep, a place to drink, anything that a big monster might need. And within my own world, I want my creatures to likewise have very obvious signs of their existence. I'm gonna go a little further, and I'm putting us in the fray. On our own planet, I'd say we sit intellectually isolated, but I want to do something different. Let me just go ahead and introduce you the land of Agnolia. This diverse, vibrant landscape is chock full of countless creatures, all based on the personality-filled animal life of North America. We just have so many fun, silly, cute little animals that I just don't think get the spotlight. We've got such a cool biome. I love swamps. We have a lot of swamps, and I love our swamps. We've got a lot of swamp critters, and I think it's just an environment we don't get to see highlighted well. I think most swamp levels are, in fact, unfun. They can be some of the worst parts of every game. It's like both the water level, you get a little quicksand vibes, it's not good. But we're not doing a poison swamp. It's not the water level, but it's just the environment. We're just going a little swampy with it. But yeah, there's just so many fun little animals that I think really deserve to be in the spotlight. So many fun North American animals that I think have a ton of personality, a ton of fun potential. And I also want to take the time to highlight some plains animals. There's just nothing more just quintessentially American than the Great Plains and its animals. It breaks my heart to see the state that they're in, knowing the state that they should be in, and it's just any time that we can highlight it, I think is a good time. And also, I've made my mascot the black-footed ferret, so here we are. I really want to talk about the Great Plains. In the land of Agnolia, it's a goo world out there, and wildlife has thus strengthened their hearts, minds, and bodies to come out on top. Starting out, all GOOGAI can be placed into one of these three categories. Think maybe more RPG classes than your traditional type element chart. Maybe not necessarily one rock, paper, scissors better than the other, but one has certain types of skills, traits, and abilities that it's just going to be better at than the others. Through these different methods, the creatures and cultures on this planet have focused in and honed their abilities to come out on top. They then go out and learn from the world around them to become better, stronger, new, more well-rounded forms. The animals aren't just picking up techniques, but have whole complete cultures to learn from. Animals on our own planet have culture, language, a way of life, things that they pass down, knowledge. We just have a hard time recognizing it when animals display intelligence. And this isn't just some nebulous Pokemon with guns. No, this is Pokemon, but plenty of them are smart enough to make their own damn guns. Now no one needs to have an aneurysm when they see an animal born with clothing. It wasn't. They made their own. So, I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you I'm working on a game. This is quite the task, I'm gonna say. I'm at the beginning and I'm already lost. I'm at that point where I have a long laundry list of old projects that were never quite there. And by there, I mean playable games with either a score, a win state, some kind of completable goal, please. But instead, I'm at one of those, like, game dev choke points. When I look at the landscape of game dev, I see a handful of choke points where people just kind of stop at. The first is that tutorial hell. Your ideas are like big, they're grand, they're exciting. You draw up, or probably more accurately, think up all these fun ideas that are just being slept on. Because after all, why hasn't someone made the Skyrim that's also Dark Souls with a sprinkling of Fortnite and then 200% accurate Dragon MMORPG? Why haven't they made that? But then you start watching a few tutorials, and that's it. That's where you stop. The tutorials make you feel like you're learning, like you're accomplishing something, like you're getting stuff done. But then you'll find that that's kind of all you have. When you go to get actual work done, you're frozen, unable, not a single clue, if you're me at least, not one clue of what to do. Even if you were a diligent learner, I took notes, I participated alongside the damn tutorials, but my knowledge is still lacking. It's like I've been tracing. I have been tracing. I go step 1, step 2, and here I am without the fundamental principles. I can go in, I can handle extremely basic concepts. But now each step is taking like 3 tutorials. Because instead of a basic character controller, now I'm trying to fix specific problems with my specific code. And oh boy, is that a new can of worms. So I've scaled back. I'm going small. I think I have an idea that's got reasonable scope, reasonable scale, something I think I can really do. I'm going to keep working on this project throughout the year, but I need a crash course. I'm thinking micro games. I'm thinking game jams. Which leads me to this. Over on Twitch from the 20th to the 29th, I'll be participating in my very first game jam, hosted by game dev and VTuber Mossflower. They are a fantastic, creative, and very thoughtful creator, so please check out them and their work. I'll be working on this jam live, so, if you're over 18, feel free to join us. Have a snack, give me a little game dev advice. I'll be over at twitch.tv/sailboatstoat. Sorry, kiddos, this is for the adults only. I talk porn, taxes, and politics, and y'all don't need to be there. For everyone else, I'll see you there.